Good morning, Cappies. It's She with She Reads Tarot. I hope you all are having a great one. I'm sorry about the delay. Valentine's Day wasn't all that for me, but I did have a bit of a self-care day. Not going out like get my nails done or nothing like that. It was like I wrote a letter to myself, just telling myself how much I love and appreciate myself, and I'm proud of my growth and all that. So, just becoming more aware of what to, entertain and what to bring into my energy. So that kind of led me to pull to see what's blocking us, what are we suppressing in our inner child, because when we're born, like as kids, it's so much innocence, not scared of anything, would do anything, it's kind of how we're molded, from birth to now, like the lessons, the people we've encountered that have shaped us to shut off part of that childhood, some of those childhood inner child traits. Okay, so I wanted to go in and ask spirit for each of the signs that I'm pulling for, like what are we suppressing that's keeping us in this same cycle of learning these same lessons. What do we need to work on? What do we need to wake up in our inner child, so that we can go ahead and move forward? Cappies, y'all the goat, y'all got to move forward. They say the goat is at the top alone. So let's just take a look and see how we can get y'all to the top. What is it that y'all are shutting off in your inner child that you need to embrace a little more so that you can rise to the top? Okay, so spirit, let's talk to my Cappies and let's get some guidance on what part of their inner child are they not embracing that could push them a bit further or to that goal that they're trying to achieve, and they just as soon as they get right there, they just knock themselves back a few steps and they just can't seem to get any further. What can my what do we need to work on? My Cappies need to work on. Okay, so what part of our inner child do we need to wake up? Okay, so far we got discipline. Practice discipline in your actions. Consistency leads to mastery. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Cappies, they're more like the practical, logical one. So that's definitely exhibiting them high vibration Capricorn traits. The shadow side of discipline is laziness, inconsistency, and chaos. So you may lack routine, you may do a little bit here and just not let yourself get so far. You just maybe just always maybe into someone else's in someone else's energy, that it's kind of draining from yourself, which is causing you to lose that sense of concentration on what you need to get done. Like let's say, like before I was led to do hair. Like I used to do hair. I'm a pretty good cook, and like I've been doing hair since I was like 11, 12 years old, like doing girls' hair in the neighborhood, hot comb, braids, beads, weaves, whatever. Like I was her. Like I did my own hair, and like I did it from then all the way through school, through high school and after school. Like I could have made so much money doing hair, you know what I'm saying? But like I was never consistent with it. Like I didn't put myself out there at all. Like it's just kind of you came, you were my friend, you stayed over, we played in my hair. Oh, you could do hair, and it was something like that. But like, I wasn't one of those people out there like, let me do your hair. I do hair, trying to, get to the coins and then like it was nothing like that. Like, and even when I got to the point where I started charging for hair, like how old was I? Like, I didn't start charging till maybe like 11th, 12th grade. And back then we didn't charge a lot, $60, and you'll be sitting on the hair for 8 to 12 hours. You might split it up into 2 days, something like that. And like it was nothing, like I said. And then, I did hair, but then, I kind of went off and got into this terrible relationship after high school. And that was my happy place. Like, there was a lot of little girls in the family, so I would do their hair, but I did it for free just so they'll look good going to school, and there was a couple of friends of the family that'll come over and pay me every I have like two clients or so once a month. But like, I was like really good. Like, everyone's like, why don't you get a shop? And I'm like, but I was I don't know, like, I just never, I never stayed consistent with it at all. And like, even before I started this, I started the style seat. And, it's just, I don't know, like, I got my first client come up, and instead of, going with that client and doing it here, I decided to go do a 9 to 5. Like, I just, didn't believe in myself. And then I went to the point with the 9 to 5 that, when you feel like, when you're that person that, feel like you're supposed to work for yourself, and, you just cannot get down with the 9 to 5. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't like to set alarms. I, don't like, then the job, they basically telling you, you gotta take this break at this specific time, and it's just crazy. So, but anyways, before I go into all that, but yeah, Spirit says we need to have focus on some discipline. And the light side of discipline is focus, structure, and mastery. So yeah, focusing on what it is that you're doing, having some structure, what's your goals? Like, what do you want to do in the first 30 days, the next 90 days, 6 months? How do you want to see it? Provide yourself that structure of what you're going to provide, how you can provide it. What do you want to see from yourself? And like I said, and if it's something that you haven't absolutely mastered, but like, you just dream, like, you just getting these downloads, like I'm gonna do this, like, I can do this, I'm making, like, it's gonna make me feel so fulfilled. And like, you get started, like I said, and as you do it, like, you will continue to grow in it. Like I said, if it is hair that you do, like, but you haven't, got it down quite like that, like I said, continue, going to your hairstylist, ask your hairstylist for tips. There's so many hairstylists out here providing classes. Go to a class. And like I said, get people that and just practice on their heads, like, different styles, and maybe just focus on, 1 or 2 styles at a time instead of doing so many. And, provide that structure of what other styles you would like to do, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with tarot, you know what I'm saying? Start with, the, original tarot, and, like, the oracle cards. And like I said, don't overwhelm yourself with trying to do too much, because it's so much competition. The world is huge, It's enough money out here for all of us. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? What else for my cat pieces? Okay, we got peace. Find inner peace and tranquility. Balance is key. So the shadow side of peace is, again, chaos, stress, discord. So yeah, Spirit is definitely, pointing in on the chaos. Like, we are putting our energy into the wrong energy. You know, it's making us lose focus. You know, we got to find some kind of balance. Whatever is stressing us, if we don't have to deal with it, we need to do away with it. If it is something that, you know, is a part of life that we're stressing, we need to find, you know, a better way to cope with it. You know what I'm saying? A better way to handle it. You know, there's always alternative options. And at the bottom of the deck, there's resilience. Bounce back from setbacks. You are stronger than you think. But the light side of peace is calm, serenity, balance. So, you know, whatever it is, you know, meditate, pray, cry, write yourself a letter, forgive yourself. You know, whatever it is that you need to do to find some kind of peace within yourself, you need to do that. Like I said, as long as you are an enemy of yourself, we would never get to the top, goats. Like, we would never get there. Like, we have to forgive ourselves for whatever it is. Okay? All right, Spirit. Anything else for my Cappies? Joy. Embrace joy and let it fill your heart. Happiness is your birthright. So, of course, the shadow side of joy is sadness, glooms, and depression. So yeah, like I said, whatever it is we fighting, like, we got to find another way. Whether it's going to therapy, you know, reading. You know, reading sometimes, you know, helps you feel a lot better. Get off social media. I've been off social media for a while myself. Like, you know, it's just so much going on, and like, especially if you just depressed and you want to be happy, like, you literally are trying your hardest to be happy, and it's just not working. Sometimes you have to shut the outside off because you are an empath. Like sometimes, like, you know, I can be watching, you know, like my movie algorithm just be off, and like, I'm just crying back to back off movies because it's just about, you know, maybe stuff that I experienced in the past. It's just, you know, but at one point it's healing. Like, so, you know, sometimes, you know, I go ahead and get it out because, you know, I haven't, you know, had much opportunity to talk it out with anyone because, you know, it was a painful time, and, you know, I went through it by myself. So, you know, I'm trying to get through it by myself. So, like, I get it, but we have to find a happy place, whether, you know, it is going to therapy, you know, talking to our significant other. We cannot embrace gloom. We cannot embrace sadness. You know what I'm saying? The light side of joy is happiness, playfulness, and celebration. We know we need to celebrate ourselves, like, whatever it is. Like, we are still here. You know what I'm saying? We still have a chance to fulfill our purpose. We are still on a journey, like wherever we go, it's not a destination. So no, you are not there. You are not there. Okay? Like, so yeah, embrace, you know, what you have. Remember, just look around at what you have now, and just remember, it was a time when you prayed for that and you got it. So just you know, just look for that light. You know what I'm saying? And if it is depression, like, don't try to fight it. Don't try to fight it. Like, you know, you got to treat it. It has to be treated. Like, depression can, yeah, just definitely keep you behind forever. So, yeah, just remember that, happy person, whatever makes you happy, you know, focus on that. And I'm not saying ignore what's making you sad, because, you know, it'll come back. Like, acknowledge what's making you sad. You know, talk to God, talk to your spirit. You know, write yourself a letter. Tell yourself, like, feel. You know, it's okay to feel. Like, don't ignore the feeling, okay? Please don't ignore the feeling. Okay. Anything else for my Cappies? Anything else for my Cappies? Okay, and we have unity. So yeah, look at this person giving somebody a hug. Like, go get a hug, Cappy. We all need a hug. I can use a hug right now too. So, unity. Isolation. division, conflict. That's the shadow side of unity. So like I said, don't try to do this on your own. Yeah, you might get, when you get to the top, it might seem a little lonely, but you will have unity with the people you're supposed to be there with. Like I said, but the light side of unity is cooperation, community, and harmony. So yeah, we need to find some balance. We need to find that harmony, find our people, the people that are for us, you know what I'm saying? Not just with us, but really like sincerely for us. So embrace unity and connection with others. Together we are stronger. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have courage. Face your fears with bravery. You have the strength within you. The light side of courage is bravery, resilience, and fortitude. So yeah, we just need a little resilience so we can definitely overcome. So we all have our battles. Some are a lot tougher than others, but when it gets to where you feel like it is the absolute toughest and you just don't feel like you can overcome, just always remember, like, this has got to be the end. This has got to be the Ten of Swords. Like, I'm on my way to start over. Like, it's about to get better, okay? So let's get some self-oracle cards on, you know, what we can do to improve this energy. All right, let's talk to Cappies about what we can do to improve our energy. Let's talk to Cappies about what we can do to improve our energy. All right, what advice do we have for Capricorns to improve our energy? Okay. We got balance, and we got past life connection. So juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself, okay? So that's like I said with the chaos. Like, don't keep, you know, pouring all your cup into someone else. Like I said, find that balance. Find people that are for you, not just with you. And, you know, so like when you need, you can reach out to, like, you're not the one that's just being, you know, reached out to for help. Like I said, you carrying that big brave face like you can, and yeah, you are doing it, but you are depleting yourself. Like, you know, I do it myself too. Like, it's a very bad habit to break, but like I said, it feels good to be helped. It feels very good to be supported. Like I said, I know out here today, you know, you want to be careful about who you take from, but we've given to so many people. It's time for us to receive, y'all. Like, it's time for us to receive too. So you have balance, and then you have past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. So like I said, you feeling like you just, you know, you just down in the dirt right now, but you know, someone up high, someone is, you know, they are with you. Like, they see what you're going through. They see what you've been through. They understand your feelings. Like, they're feeling it for you, but you have to feel it too. Like, once you feel it, like, once you start feeling it, so many things and, you know, emotions are going to come to you, but it will feel so good to release it. Like I said, whether it's in a letter, whether you just go outside and talk to yourself. Like I said, you have someone out there, you know, covering, looking out for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. Okay? All right. Anything else for my Cappies? I mean, I like that last message too, Spirit, but you got anything else? Anything else for my Cappies? Anything else for my Cappies? All right, kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. So yeah, like I said, when we help people, like, we just feel like we have to. I mean, that's how I feel anyway. I'm like, I got to. Like, I have it to give. I'm gonna give it. Like I said, but do it with your heart. Like I said, you know, some people got it. Like I said, you don't have to give it, but some people like, if you're gonna give it, I'm gonna take it. And you know, we sometimes attract people like that, so we gotta be, like I said, once again, around people that are for us, or you know, go into some kind of solitude and just, you know, take a look back. Like I said, you don't have to, you know, have a whole fallout and things like that. Sometimes you just gotta let people go, and you, like I said, be there for yourself. And like, once you get into that harmony of that, having that balance, you know, between taking care of yourself and, you know, if you got it to give, or if it's, you know, what needs to be done, like, you know, you are really being guided to do this. Like, once you get to that point, like I say, you will attract people that are for you, that, like I say, you won't have to second guess, like, am I being taken advantage of, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world, okay? So yeah, take care of the inside of you, okay? Once you take care of the inside of you, all right, you're going to be everything. You're going to be that goat for real. You're going to be at the top. Top of the mountain. Proud of the person that you have become. Like I say, you could be, like I say, it's okay. Like I've definitely been here. Like I've definitely been here. And I listened to a reading the other day, you know, about past life connection. You know, with someone, you know, that passed on, that, you know, maybe that's out here looking out for you. And so that makes me think of the red cardinal. Like every morning, like like when I look out the window, whether it's the backyard, the front, there's a red cardinal, like in my yard. So yeah, like I say, you may be seeing that red cardinal as well. And I always blow mine a kiss. All right, what's our angel healing? That's just the Cappy. Okay, the angel of adventure. Everything in my life leads me to be nearer to God. When adventure comes, it is an invitation to open the way to what is new. Adventuring is a kind permission we give ourselves to cross the frontier between the known and the unknown. Soul-size adventure is a journey toward priceless treasures. All right, sorry about that, Cappies. Okay, so with the angel adventure, like I said, yeah, you need to, like I said, get over this, you know, darkness. Like I said, you may need to do some shadow work right now. To, like I said, wherever you're going, it's not meant for you to know. Like I said, it's just meant for you to go through what you're going through, you know, experience it, learn from it, and continue this journey. But like I said, this is, I mean, like it's something that you, like, we have to go through, okay? All right, any other angel messages? The angel of release. My life is perfect here and now. Our greatest release is to free ourselves from attachments of the past and concerns with the future, to be able to live in the present moment. When we do this, we concentrate our energies, and we don't lose vitality by criticizing, comparing, and judging. The quality of release frees us from guilt, which is a great waste of energy. Release brings freedom from attachment to possessions of fear or fear of loss. So yeah, that's a real powerful message as well. So yeah, it's just important for us to let go, you know, forgive ourselves, and you know, just be present. Like I said, be present. Don't worry about what you can't control. Like I said, you are being guided to go somewhere great. It's not meant for you to know, but you have to do the work to get there, okay? All right, so let's, I did pull from the tarot just to get for everybody else. So let's see. Do we have, what's the confirmation? Let's get Capricorn energy. Let's get Capricorn energy on their inner child messages today. Capricorn energy on their inner child messages today. Capricorn energy for their inner child message today. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn energy for my inner child message. Okay. We got Ace of Wands. Okay. So like I said, you have a passion. You have the inspiration. But we have to, let go a lot of grief. We have to set some kind of structure. We have to be disciplined in, like I said, who we involve our energy with in order to fulfill this passion. We have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, we need to be more of that energy. You can be compassionate, you know what I'm saying? You can be in that nurturing energy, but, the Queen of Cups is also very emotionally stable. She's very intuitive. So, she knows who to nurture, who to give her energy to, okay? So, yeah, like you're meant to create, invent, some kind of, create some kind of enterprise. Create something. Yeah, it's divine past life connection. Some kind of inheritance. So, like I said, Cappy, we got some work to do, baby. Got some work to do. All right, let's get some positive messages about. I did the sun sign, so I'm gonna do Capricorn sun today too. That's the one that's out of order. Okay, here it is. Okay, so Capricorn sun, it is an earth sign. It is ruled by on the planet Saturn. It is in the 10th house cardinal sign, and the anatomy of the Capricorn, usually their bones, skin, and joints. They're ambitious, practical, witty, motivated, composed, reliable, successful, and organized. So that's that discipline energy, peace, joy. That's all in there. They're witty, motivated, successful energy. So like I say, you are born to be this. And your core representation, like I said, this is your sun sign, as Capricorn is ambition, focus, patience, and hard work. You are able to accomplish any goals you set your mind on and have the stamina to achieve your destiny. You are creative, loyal, determined, and a strong leader. Your essence is calm and cool with a dry sense of humor that breaks the ice when things become too intense, as you strive for carefully planned aspirations. Your talents are in your inventive, organized, and trustworthy character. By keeping your eyes on success and money, you can assure abundance in your life. Okay? So yeah, Cappy, it's time to focus on you, work on you, heal you, so you can go get your inheritance. Okay? All right, Cappies, I hope you enjoyed. Talk to me, Cappies. Hit like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.